everybody, and welcome back to another video. Still a bit of chaos going on in the garden, I suppose. I hope everybody is well. So this is me having my garden done from the start to the finished bit, but without like the accessories and stuff. So I do apologise now, it does kind of cut out. I couldn't decide what video to put out today, but I thought we'll just put the garden one out. It was because I cleaned the garden up a couple of days ago, because we were due rain. So I thought, give it a tidy, but then I thought, no, I want you to all see the garden what it was like before, rather than me cleaning it up what it is now, if that makes sense. So this was like a quick job, but it took ages because he just came as and when he was free. So the first week it was, I think he did like a day and a half or something. Can't really remember, but I was out most of the time, so I do apologise. I did have a video of the skip and everything and all that unloading, but I don't know where it is. So that was the concrete base, ready for the shed. Now, it does need to be pushed back a bit. I mean, if only you could just like pick it up, push it back, because it's just too far away from the fence, but it's okay. And then the path. So I thought, oh, that's a bit far away from the fence. I thought maybe he's just going to do two slabs, you know, two slab path. I'm just showing you here the concrete and the space between the shed and the fences. So when I moved in here, and it was like my old place, we had a 3x3 patio, if you want to call it that. So I've extended it out, and then at the back I've put like a few slabs just for the entrance, the exit of the shed, to make it easier so you're not always on grass, which is why I've got that path there too. So this is the slabs, and he's like mixed and matched them a little bit so they all don't look the same on the patio, if that makes sense. So I thought that was really nice of him. And it's so much bigger. So much bigger. And this is the shed. Sorry it's in portrait. I completely didn't realise I didn't not do it in portrait. This part came missing. So good old Mark, he sorted that out for me. Now here I am just walking around the back to show you the space. Now if anyone knows what I could do with this, absolutely 110% let me know. I thought about my bins, but one, not going to lie, don't think I can really be bothered to putting them up and down the grass. And they just go nice at the side of the house. You can't actually see them. And I don't know what to do. Oh.
You know.
So we got shelving for the shed. I did already have shelving. Oh, and let me tell you, the shed is another thing I need to sort out massively. Now I've just given it all a good tidy. Now it's all done. Got the slabbing down, got the shed up, got the patio extended. So the grass wasn't cut. I was like, oh, do I cut it before he comes? And I thought, no, he's going to be digging it all up. I'm just going to make myself more work. So I left it, and I didn't realise how long it was going to take him. So obviously it kept growing in that time, because we had like, the only thing that was thriving in England at this stage, I think it was end of May, June, was the weeds in the grass. So I chose to leave it, and it grew and grew and grew. And my garden's on a slant. Like, it's really bad. It's not level at all. So I put it, and it took ages. And then I didn't have a rake. The lawnmower wouldn't pick up the grass, which is why them two were doing it that way. They just wanted to. I didn't tell them to do it, by the way, people. But if you have been here for a long time, you would have known that I've put this kind of video up before. So I have cut a lot out. But feel free, if you're new here, to go back and look for my videos of the full video of me sorting out the garden. So back to sorting out the garden. It's like my house, I tell you. What is going on? No wonder I'm so exhausted at the moment. So if you can hear Cassius in the background, he is in the garden. But I emptied the pool, and he just wants to go in the pool and do stuff, and there was a ladybird, and then I was like, oh no. So I've always thought, I used to always watch like cleaning programmes, hoarding programmes. I thought, I've always wanted to do that. Always wanted to do it. Me and my friend would text each other, and I thought, we could have a job doing this. Well, after summer here, I was like, no, it's not for me. Watch. So there was a mouse under the chairs. So that just put me on edge then, didn't it? And then when I moved the protector, whatever it is called, it was like a moth or something. And that was it. I'm surprised I didn't give up. I think if I wasn't filming, I would have. And my cat's currently brought another mouse to my door as I speak now. It's just, I know it's natural for them, isn't it? Some people agree, some people disagree. She's a very good hunter, let me tell you. So yeah, I am just back to it, cleaning up this bit. So I'm going to tell you, that's my daughter having a boogie. So I've got some solar lights, fence lights to go on there, but I do need to buy some more because I only had 6. Mr. Cassius got into them, so I've only got 5. So I need to order some more of them. And I also need a drill. I think I need to treat myself to a drill this payday so I can just whack things up on my own. It's gone now, but by the patio doors, I'm going to put some gravel. But when I've gone to get the gravel, it's all sold out. B&Q in the range, it's all I went to be quite honest. It's all we've really got round here. So I'll go back again. And then this has been on here for so long. So I thought, a bit of fairy liquid, that does the job on loads of things. And that brush was a hard brush, proper garden brush. Wasn't coming off. I thought the rain would have washed this off ages and ages and ages ago, but it won't. So if anyone's got any tips for getting chalk, it's just chalk off bricks, let me know. I think I need to try white vinegar because I did Google. So, and any tips for the side of my shed, what I could do with it. Currently it does have a brown bin there because I don't use a brown bin. But yeah, I was on this for ages and it just wasn't working. The sound would have been quite satisfying for this as well, but my children had like a bouncy castle out and the music was on. So you don't want to hear all that chaos. The bouncy castle's such a loud, annoying noise. So I was like, let's just chuck it on there, see what happens. Honestly, I can't believe it. Nothing budged. Didn't even budge. Nothing. So now we are fast forwarding quite a lot, to be quite honest. Probably a month from when the garden was done. So, a reminder, the garden got started in June. Didn't take long at all. It was probably like a week's work, but it was over like pretty much 3 weeks, if that makes sense. Days here, hours there. So we also had to wait for the rain to go away. So me and my daughter cracked on with choosing a colour and painting. Now, you probably saw me look at the paint, look at the pot, and be like, this is not the colour that I wanted. So I wanted sage. I thought sage was green. This is blue. Now, I'm learning to like it, and it's not going to all be blue. So this is why it's only half done, guys, which I do apologise for, because I didn't want to put anything up half done. So I want to step away from grey, and I don't know if black will be too dark, because I also want to paint my fences. But after painting the shed, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to cope mentally painting the fences. So the little planks of wood going down are going to be the same colour as the door and like the trims. And I want, it's almost like a beigey colour. I had my other shed at my old house. I loved it. And I've inserted a clip. That's my vibes. That also seems like it's a better shed. This shed is a nightmare to paint. It has had 3 coats on the video, but I've had to do more. And I didn't want to put it all on there and bore you. Mila's cracking on with this side, and the paint kept spilling on the floor. It kept dripping. It was really watery, and I didn't stir it that well. My stirring was me just shaking the tub around because I just wanted to get it done. I was so excited. I'm like a little kid. But still, I stirred it after, and it was still quite thin. So I don't know. It wasn't like a cheap one or anything like that. So yeah, I want to go for like a light colour. I don't want everything dark. I want to step away from grey, but I also don't want to paint my fences a light colour, because that would just be too high maintenance. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on what colour I should paint the fences. My next door's done hers black and the gate black. She's meant to be painting my gate black outside so it matches, she says. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And I do quite like black, but I don't know if that would be a bit too dark for me. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on paint colour. Any ideas for the side of the shed? I did think of a screen. Did have a screen, but I'm not sure. That was it. And to get the chalk off the brick, because I have not a clue. But I have got I've seen some nice accessories to go on the shed as well. This side of the shed, just so it doesn't look like a boring bit of wood, really, I guess. And then I'm going to paint the concrete as well. But I think I'll paint the concrete whatever colour I paint the doors and the trims. So I have got visions, and I've got a new rug to go down and stuff. And I can't wait to get it all done and show you all as well. So I just thought I'd just put this out there. This was a really hot day, so it was drying really, really quick. It was also a day where Cassius was at the childminders. And I was like, yes, let's get on it. And Amelia was on it. She wanted to paint. So we did it. So I also want to tell you that we did have a vision for the path. I'm so sorry if you can hear Cassius in the background. You know, the little bit of grass. We were going to make a planters, and then I could put a little bench in there, but I'm not sure. I think I might just leave it as it is for now and just get some nice flowers and pots and stuff. I'm really into my flowers at the moment. Done my front garden, some flowers. Except I haven't planted. I've got about, loads more to plant. But they're dying because it's literally like digging clay. It is clay. They've just covered clay and then they put a bit of bark on top. So it's an absolute nightmare. It's not just a quick, easy job. And, you know, I have Cassius with me all the time, so he's running up and down the street and stuff. This was so satisfying to paint. So we got a skirting board, and it was the most satisfying thing to paint ever. So good. I think this is coat 2. It was just long. It was just drying, but it was like seeping into the wood. It's like, where's my paint gone? And I only did this side and the other side for now. I don't want to film it all for you, that would be too boring, but I will film the doors and the trims and everything else, all the accessories. I can't wait. And I need to organise the shed. It's a very, very spacious shed. All the houses here have got garages apart from mine. Typical, isn't it? But it's all right. So the whole family wanted to join in on it. I did feel a bit sorry for Louis though. Cassius was here as well. He wasn't too bad. Told him a few times. But Louis, he was just putting it in the paint and like not brushing it off so it wasn't drippy. He was just getting it, splatting it on. Literally, it was splatting all everywhere. So I kept telling him loads of times, can you stop? Then he'd slap it on and it'd all be drippy. And I felt bad, so we walked off. I did feel really bad. But I said, you can help me paint the dark colour. He's like, yeah. And I'm just going to have to just let him go, roll with it. Although I'm not sure, actually, because I'd rather him do this side, because instead of it going on the slabs. But yeah, teamwork. I think this is coat number 3, to be honest. It was long. It was a process. I just want to say, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please drop down in the comments any ideas and suggestions of anything. I have got a bit of like greenery scene to go to the slabs at the back of the shed, that little area there, to break up the fence. I hope you've had a lovely day and surviving the holidays okay. Week 2. I'm not going to keep counting down because I'm going to get really sad when it's time to go back. Because I'm loving these moments, soaking everything in. But thank you so much, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.